welcome you in the lecture series of Random Processes Detection and Estimation. It is 37th lecture of this series. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about MLE for transform parameters and MLE for the general linear model. In this lecture, we will discuss asymptotic normality property of MLE and asymptotic MLE. And the outline of this lecture are asymptotic normality property of MLE, and then we will discuss asymptotic MLE. In the objective of this lecture, we will able to explain what are the asymptotic normality property of MLE and what is the asymptotic MLE. Now we start with the asymptotic normality property of MLE. As we have seen in the previous lectures, that asymptotic property of MLE can be stated as if the PDF Px theta of data x satisfies some regularity condition, then the MLE of unknown parameter theta is asymptotically distributed according to theta is normally distributed with mean theta and covariance matrix I inverse theta. And let us see the proof. Let the observations are independent, identically distributed, and hold the regularity condition, means expected value of the first derivative of a log likelihood function, that is E del log E p x theta by del theta is equal to 0 for all theta. And also let the first order and second order derivatives of the likelihood function are defined. And before driving the asymptotic PDF, first we will show that the MLE is consistent estimator. And you know, integration log E pxn theta 1 by pxn theta 2 pxn theta 1 dxn greater than equal to 0, and this is Kullback-Leibler information including, and from this log E px theta 1 into px theta 1 dxn, it will be greater than equal to log E pxn theta 2 into pxn theta 1 dxn, with equality if and only if theta 1 is equal to theta 2, or the right hand side of is maximized for theta is equal to theta naught. As the data is independent, identically distributed, the maximization of log likelihood function is equivalently maximizing 1 by n log E px theta, and it is equal to 1 by n pi n0 to n minus 1 pxn theta, and it is 1 by n pi n0 to n minus 1, and this is integration log E px theta pxn theta naught dxn. And if theta naught is a true value of theta and n tends to infinity, then MLE is theta cap is equal to theta naught. So the MLE is consistent here. To drive the asymptotic PDF of MLE using the mean value theorem, and this is del log E px theta by del theta with theta equal to theta cap, it is equal to del log E px theta by del theta with theta is equal to theta naught plus del square log E px theta by del theta square with theta is equal to theta bar into theta cap minus theta naught, where theta bar is between theta naught to theta cap. But by the definition of MLE, the left hand side of this relation, this one is 0. So we can write as 0 is equal to del log E px theta by del theta with theta is equal to theta naught plus del square log E px theta by del theta square with theta is equal to theta cap into theta cap minus theta naught. And I can write it as under root n theta cap minus theta naught, it will be equal to 1 by under root n del log E px theta by del theta with theta is equal to theta naught divided by minus 1 by n del square log E px theta by del theta square with theta is equal to theta bar. Due to independent identically distributed assumption, 1 by n del square log E px theta by del theta square with theta is equal to theta bar, it will be equal to 1 by n summation n0 to n minus 1 del square log e pxn theta by del theta square with theta is equal to theta bar, and with theta dash tends to theta naught. Due to consistency, the MLE it will be 1 by n del square log e px theta by del theta square with theta. It is approximately 1 by n summation n0 to n minus 1 del square log e pxn theta by del theta square with theta is equal to theta bar. We can also write it as expected value of del square log e pxn theta by del theta square with theta is equal to theta bar, and this is equal to minus I theta naught, and this is due to law of large numbers. And here I theta naught is the information of single sample. This is a scalar case. Similarly, you can go with the vector parameter case. Also, by central limit theorem, we can have expected value of 1 by under root n into del log e px theta by del theta with theta is equal to theta naught. It will be equal to 0 from the central limit theorem, and the variance, it will be expected value of the whole square of 1 by under root n summation n0 to n minus 1 del log e px theta by del theta with theta is equal to theta naught, and it will be equal to 1 by n summation n0 to n minus 1 expected value of the whole square of del log e px theta by del theta with theta is equal to theta naught, and it will be equal to I theta naught. And we know from the Salutowski theorem that if a sequence of the random variable xn has a asymptotic PDF of the random variable x, then the sequence of the random variable yn. So from this theorem, if a sequence of random variable xn has the asymptotic PDF of the random variable x, then the sequence of the random variable yn converts to the constant, then xn by yn has the same asymptotic PDF as that of x by c. So in this case, xn will have the PDF with mean 0 and covariance matrix I theta naught, and yn it will be tends to covariance matrix and it will be I theta naught. So or equivalently we can say that theta cap is normal random process with mean theta naught, and variance is 1 by n I naught, and theta cap is asymptotically has the PDF normal PDF with mean theta naught and variance I inverse theta naught. So the distribution of the MLE for the parameter is asymptotically normal with mean as true value of the parameter and variance as the inverse of the Fisher information. Now, asymptotic MLE. In many cases, it is difficult to evaluate the MLE of the parameters whose PDF is Gaussian due to the need of invert a large covariance matrix, that is x is equal to n normal process with mean 0 and covariance matrix C theta. The MLE of theta is obtained by maximizing px theta, means it is equal to 1 by 2 pi to the power n by 2 under determinant of a covariance matrix C theta into e to the power minus 1 by 2 x transpose C inverse theta x. If the covariance matrix cannot be inverted in the closed form, if the covariance matrix cannot be inverted in the closed form, then an alternative approximately method can be applied when x is data from the zero mean wide sense stationary random process, so that the covariance matrix is Toeplitz. Then the log likelihood function is log e px theta. It is equal to minus n by 2 log e 2 pi minus n by 2 integration minus 1 by 2 to 1 by 2 log e px xf plus if by px xf df. where this is the power spectral density Pxxf, and If is equal to 1 by n, and square of the mode summation n0 to n minus 1 xn is to the power minus j 2 pi fn. And this is the periodogram of the data. The necessary condition for MLE is del log E p x theta by del theta I. It will be equal to minus n by 2 integration minus 1 by 2 to 1 by 2 1 by pxxf minus if by pxx square f into del pxxf by del theta I into df, and or you can write it as integration minus 1 by 2 to 1 by 2 1 by pxxf minus if divided by pxx square f into del pxxf by del theta I into df is equal to 0, and the second derivative, it will be del square log e px theta by del theta I del theta j. It will be equal to minus n by 2 integration minus 1 by 2 to 1 by 2 1 by pxxf minus if upon pxx square f into del square pxxf by del theta I by into del theta j plus minus 1 by pxx square f plus 2if by pxx cube f into del pxxf by del theta I into del pxxf by del theta j into df. This leads to a simple iterative procedure, and it is commonly used in practice. So let us take one example. A common wide sense stationary random process has the autocorrelation function ACF Rxxk. It is when k is equal to 0, it is 1 plus b square 1 plus b square 2. When k is 1, Rxxk, it will be b1 plus b1 into b2, and when k is equal to 2, it is b2, and when k greater than equal to 3, then Rxxk is 0, autocorrelation function is 0, and the power spectral density PSD is Pxxf. It will be the square of the mode 1 plus b1 is to the power minus j2 pi f plus b2 is to the power minus j4 pi f, and the process of xn is obtained by passing the white Gaussian noise of variance 1 through the filter with the system having the function bz. So the process xn is obtained by passing white Gaussian noise of variance 1 through a filter with system function bz is equal to 1 plus b1 z is to the power minus 1 plus b2 z is to the power minus 2, and assume that the filter bz is minimum phase, or that the 0 z1 z2 are within the unit circle. This is the term as a moving average process of order 2. Find the MLE of moving average filter parameter b1 and b2. So for the filter is minimum phase, the integration minus 1 by 2 to 1 by 2 log e pxx f df is equal to 0. The approximate MLE is 1 minus integration minus 1 by 2 to 1 by 2 if by the square of the mode 1 plus b1 is to the power minus j2 pi f plus b2 is to the power minus j4 pi f into df. Since bz is equal to 1 minus z1 z inverse into 1 minus z2 z inverse, and with z1 mode z1 less than 1 and mode z2 less than 1, the MLE is integration minus 1 by 2 1 by 2 if, and the mode square of 1 minus z1 is to the power minus j2 pi f, and square of the mode 1 minus z2 is to the power minus j2 pi f into df. From this you can calculate b1 will be minus z1 plus z2, and b2 is z1 into z2. So these are the parameters which we have calculated, b1 and b2. So far in this lecture we have discussed about asymptotic normality property of MLE and asymptotic MLE. This was 37th lecture of the lecture series of random processes, detection and estimation. In the next lecture we will discuss about least square estimator LSE where no probabilistic assumptions about the data are made, only signal model is assumed. Till then, thanks for listening to this lecture. Thank you.